You're watching LMCC.
Each loss is a stark reminder of the dangers that we face when we protect our community. We can grieve up here. We can also celebrate their life. We can acknowledge the accomplishments that Bill made, that Sergeant Anderson made throughout their time here, and we also can continue on and carry their legacy. It started back in 2017. We had a memorial downstairs for Sergeant Anderson. It was old, it was weathered. The city decided to update it. Unfortunately, 2 days later, Bill lost his life while at work by an impaired driver. So the city, community members, and staff had to recreate the memorial. To my right here is Bill Mathews. Behind me is a monument of James Anderson. Talks about the day they lost their life, the ultimate sacrifice they made. In the center is our police badge with some nice writing the city came up with. And so in May of 2019, they unveiled this beautiful memorial as you see behind me here. We want to make sure that the officers are always memorialized any way we can. Our job isn't easy. Our job comes with inherent risk and dangers. And this is a way that we can celebrate the life of these people and everybody else. We can also remember the accomplishments that they did in their job and when their legacy can live on. Bill and I got hired together. Bill started actually in 2008 through layoffs, and he got hired again in 2011. So we both got hired around the same time in January 2011. I got to work with them up to that fateful day. September 8th, 2017, we got a phone call saying that Bill was involved in an accident. He was trying to remove some debris, a very common call as we have Highway 12, and unfortunately impaired motorists and distracted motorists struck him on the highway and took him from us.
I want to start by thanking the Long Lake community for their support. As many of you know, in this area here, Bill kind of adopted Long Lake as his beat, his adopted home, his adopted patrol zone. We called it his turf. And he developed relationships like no other. And you know, from city staff like Jeanette to business folks to construction workers out in the construction zone, he was very good at fostering relationships, and he loved working in Long Lake.
Bill was kind, sincere, he was caring. I looked at him as a mentor. He was very unselfish. He knew he always wanted to do this job. Bill loved law enforcement. It was a passion of his. For Sergeant Anderson, from his colleagues that told me, he was a hard worker, he was determined, always came to work with a good attitude. Just take in what these officers did for the community. It's not an easy job, but it's a job that we all love to do. It means a lot to me, personally and professionally. I think professionally that this city staff, from our city manager to our city council members to our mayor, they support us. And what better way to show that support but building this beautiful memorial behind us. Personally, it gives me time to reflect on Bill and what he meant to this department.